Hi everybody and welcome back to the Girly Girl Bookworm. So today I have the last 5 books that I read. I know that it seems like it's been a long time. It did take me a very long time this past week-ish to get 5 books read. If you didn't know, I'm a teacher and May is the month for all craziness to hit the fan with testing and oh my goodness, you wouldn't believe the amount of stuff that we had to do this month. So it's been very chaotic, and so by the time I get home, I'm exhausted and I have no interest in reading. The bad thing is too, I've been having really rotten luck with picking up amazing books. So it's been a struggle because I'm so scared to pick up a book because I don't want to hate it. In the process right now, I am filming a vlog, so that will be coming up soon. I'm planning on also making some recommendation videos for the summer. So keep your eyes peeled. I'm not going anywhere. I am definitely coming back. It's just been very, very hectic. Not like the summer's not going to be hectic, but I'm hoping that I could at least get a little bit more consistent with filming. There's only 2 vacations that we have that I know of. We're going to Disney World with Patrick's whole family, so his parents, his brothers, and my parents. So big, huge family trip, and then we come home for a week, and then the next week Patrick and I are going to Disneyland in California for our 1-year wedding anniversary. So those are the 2 big trips that I know that we are going on. My hope, maybe not my 1-year wedding anniversary, we'll see, but I definitely kind of want to try to vlog in Disney. I don't know how well that will go. I've tried to do it in the past. I feel I really get really uncomfortable filming in front of people. So maybe I'll just do updates in the hotel, but snippets of scenes of things that we're doing. I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. But that's kind of what I'm looking forward to in the future. But before we get going on also in the future, let's talk a little bit about what happened in the past few weeks of the 5 books that I've read. These might be a little bit out of order. I'm looking at 2 and I can't remember if I swapped them or not. I don't know. The end of May, besides 1 book, turned into read all the blue books. I felt like everything that I read had blue in it. Eleanor was blue, and then almost every book that I am showing you except 1 has some blue on it. I don't know where my head is. And the book I'm currently reading also has blue on it. And I don't know. It's so weird. So one of the books that I read was Girl Made of Stars by Ashley Herring Blake. I pre-ordered this book. I was really looking forward to it. I believe I ended up giving it 4 stars. This follows a girl, and she is going through, she's in high school. I don't know why I started like that. She's in high school, and her brother, she has a twin brother, and they are closer than ever. And all of a sudden, his girlfriend is accusing him of raping her. So then she gets very torn because the friend that he raped is one of her really good friends too. So do I side with my brother, who's my twin, my life, my soul, or do I side with my best friend? How do I do both? And then she's got enough going on with herself too. She just broke up with one of her girlfriends. She's a bisexual character. Her girlfriend, I'm blanking on what they consider her. And I don't want to call her I don't want to give her the wrong label. I know that she is in the process of possibly transitioning, but she also, I don't know. I don't want to say it the wrong way, because I don't want to offend anybody. So I don't remember exactly what she labels herself as, but she's got a lot going on because her girlfriend just broke up, and her brother has raped her friend, and just all the drama that goes on with that. I did enjoy it. I just felt like there's some plot points that just didn't feel necessary to the overarching plot. I just felt like I wanted more of this rape culture, seeing how she's dealing with it. I still gave 4 stars. I still really enjoyed it. I still really recommend it. Read this book. Then I picked up Center of Gravity by Laura McNeil. I read Sister Dear by Laura McNeil. I got it in exchange for an honest review from the Fiction Guild. And I really enjoyed that one. I had given it 5 stars, so I really wanted to read this when this came out. Unfortunately, I couldn't get my hands on it when it first came out. I don't know why, but I bought it as an ebook. Like, oh, I'm going to read this as an ebook, and then I never did. And then I finally found it on Book Outlet for cheap, so I finally picked it up so I could have a physical copy, and I'm really glad that I did. This book is so insane. It's about this woman. She's a stepmom, and she's also a mother to her own child. All of a sudden, her husband just starts going nuts. He, like, up and leaves with the kids. She's trying to fight to get them back. It is mind fuckery. I never swear on my channel, but, like, it was insane. And he was so conniving and manipulative and gross, and I was just, like, freaking out the whole time because it's just, like, to think that people would actually do some of the things he was doing was, like, insane. His brain was just, like, so psychotic. It was awful. Like, the things that he was doing to her, the things he was saying, like, he was accusing her of having an affair, which she wasn't. He wouldn't let her go back to work, and then he started, like, trashing her name. It's insane. I did not know how this book was going to end. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. It was so cringy that I wanted it to be over, but it was so good at the same time. It was intense. I really enjoyed it. I would recommend it if you like that kind of dynamic of a book. But yeah, it was insane. And then there's also, like, she has her lawyer who's, like, involved in trying to help her out. And there's, like, a side plot that goes along with that too. But so good. So good. But see, another blue cover. I decided to pick up Other People's Houses by Abby Waxman this month because I wanted to possibly pick it up last month, and I thought I needed something that was going to be light and easy to read, and somebody had asked me when they had seen it in the back of my shelves, like, hey, have you read that yet? And I was like, no. So I was like, oh, maybe, like, now's the really good opportunity to read it. I did not like this book whatsoever. I gave this book 2 stars. I thought it was supposed to follow this neighborhood of people who are, like, overlapping lives kind of things, and, like, you don't know what's happening in your neighbor's house. But for the most part, it really only followed one character. Like, it would alternate from perspectives, but it would be very heavily about one character and her interactions. But it starts off with this woman. She takes care of all the kids. She has this big, huge carpool. She carpools all the kids to school, and then one of the girls forgets something at her house, so she's like, oh, I'll go get it. So she goes in, and she walks in on this, on the mom that lives in that house having an affair with another man, and how this affects the entire neighborhood. This book was so slow. I was not engaged. I could care less. And right now, I feel like I'm at that point in my life, especially as a newlywed, that I am very over this trope of people cheating. And it made everybody else in this neighborhood be like, oh my God, would you cheat on me? What would you do if I cheated on you? And it's just insane. And it's just like, I don't know, and probably naive in the fact that, like, I want to believe that, like, marriages work out and that, like, I have a very healthy marriage. But then it starts making you be like, oh my God, should I be questioning things? Like, which is not true. I should not be questioning anything. And I hate that. Like, I hate that we are constantly in this generation of knowing cheating is out there. Like, I know cheating is out there, but, like, it's in our face so much. No wonder everybody has doubts, and no wonder people do it. Like, it's insane. One of my students actually, like, mentioned cheating the other day. I'm like, you're in 3rd grade. How do you know what that is? It was just, and it was a ripple effect. They were all like, oh yeah, like, they all knew what it was. This is a scary world that we are in as it is, and it breaks my heart. I love to believe that true love exists, and this book just, like, irritated the bejeebers out of me. So unfortunately, I do not recommend this book. Very slow, not what I expected. I don't recommend it. So because of that, I was like, I need to pick up a book that I'm going to love. And I came in here and I stared at all my shelves and I was like, I need this next book to read. I need it to be 5 stars. So I picked up Black Number 4 by Candy Steiner. I love this book. I gave this book 5 stars. This is the one that is not blue, as you can tell. This is about one of the characters from my Palm South University series. You could definitely tell that this takes place somewhere between those books, but I am so bad that I have no idea which one it's supposed to take place after, but I think that it doesn't matter, really. It's just because I don't know. I just love this book. It follows Skylar, and she's in one of her years of college, and she is about to enter this big poker tournament, because if you know from Palm South University, she's really big into poker. She's really good at it. She's about to enter this Las Vegas one, because if she wins this one, it's going to take care of her parents. It's going to pay for the rest of her college. She's going to be set, and she could just finally focus on herself and not worry about paying for anything. While she's in this, she ends up meeting Kip, and Kip and her have this instant connection. And it turns out that he's actually one of her sorority sister's, like, ex-boyfriends, so that starts some drama. And he's got a secret of his own about why he just transferred to Palm South University and how it's going to affect them. This was so juicy. This was so steamy. I loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. I need more Candy Steiner. I know Palm South University box set 4 comes out this summer, and I, like, cannot wait. I keep trying to pre-order it, but it's not on Amazon yet. But, oh, you better believe I will be getting that book. I cannot wait. I love the series. It's so juicy. I need to finally pick something else up by her from another series at some point, because I want to know if it's her in general or just this series, but I highly, highly recommend this series if you haven't checked it out already. And then we were winding down to the last few days of the month, and I remembered, wait, you didn't read your Kristen Hanna book for the month, did you? And I was like, ugh. So I was like, I don't know what to do, so I looked at all my Kristen Hanna, and I picked the shortest one I owned, and that was Distant Shores by Kristen Hanna. And I thought, Blue again. Must be the month. And I did not enjoy this book, so I am 3 and 2 this with Kristen Hanna. I enjoyed 3 of her books, and 2 of them I did not like at all. This one follows a woman, and she's married. You would think that she's got the perfect life. She loves her husband. She's got 2 kids who are in college. She's finally got her house by the shore that she loves. But inside, she's really not happy. So, and her husband finally, he's like an ex-NFL player. He got in some trouble a while back, and he's been trying to, like, restart his name. He's been trying to be an anchor on all these news stations, and finally, he gets his break, and she decides, I'm done. I need to look out for me. I'm not coming with you. And they try this separation, which then also includes possible, like, will somebody cheat? And it was just, like, again, with the marriage, where, like, I just want a happy marriage. I'm like I said, I'm probably naive. I'm at that point in my life, though, where I just like to see happy marriages, and I know that every marriage is not perfect. Mine's not either. Like, I know that, like, it takes work and effort and all this stuff, but I hate reading about it, because then you're like, oh my god, like, I never want that to happen to me. Like, and I don't know. I could see why women probably really enjoy this book. Maybe if I have read it 20 years into my marriage, it would be a different story. But right now, as a newlywed, I did not like this book whatsoever. So I'll probably wait again to the end of the month to read my other Kristen Hanna book, because I'm scared to pick up any of her books right now. So those are the last 5 books that I read. I'm currently vlogging, so I'm not telling you what I'm reading right now, because you'll just have to wait to see it in my vlog. I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Like I said, I'm going to do a summer recommendations video. I'm planning on doing a YA version and an adult version, so stay tuned. Bye, everybody.